the crash of 2008 severely impacted my occupation as an archaeologist. The company I worked for really still hasn't recovered from that. But in the few years that followed, I had some time, had extra time on my hands because I wasn't working. So I joined a group called MUFON, the Mutual UFO Network. Because when I was a kid, I was fascinated with UFOs and alien life. So now I started going to meetings, and then I studied and became a field investigator. That way I could contribute a little more. And for about a year and a half, I investigated UFO sightings in North Georgia. And I'd ask questions and write reports and submit this for the MUFON database. One of these sightings took place in Gwinnett County. And I got to go out there and meet with this woman and her husband. The woman was very shook up, so much so that her husband insisted that she file the report with MUFON. So I met with them, and they took me out to where the sighting took place, and she told me the story. She got off work one evening and was driving around this bend at home, on her way home in the dark, and she was nearing this quarry out there, huge, deep quarry. And she saw above the quarry two headlights, just hovering above the quarry. So she pulled over because she wanted to see this event. And when she pulled over, she saw two other cars parked right ahead of her. So she said when she saw those cars, she knew she wasn't the only one who was seeing something that wasn't supposed to be there. I never forgot that line. She saw something that she knew wasn't supposed to be there. So after she pulled over, this craft started moving slowly towards the road that she was on, and she says as it went almost overhead, she could look up and see it was perfectly circular, disc-shaped. And then it crossed the road and was gone. We hear that a lot in UFO sightings. It was there, and then it was gone. But her line in that interview is she got shook up when she was telling me the story, because it only happened a day or so before, and she was getting all agitated just remembering it. It freaked her out. It was a fascinating study for me. That's my story.